Hello and welcome back to the channel today. I want to comment on the current rapture hysteria that abounds, so please bear with me. I have enjoyed the works of Charles Meeks. He's the author of Christian Hope Through Fulfilled Prophecy, and he's the creator of a magnificent preterist reference webpage, www.prophecyquestions.com. For the novice student of eschatology, he wrote Prophecy Primer, which is an introduction to preterism that's under 100 pages. Now, I've relied on Appendix B in Prophecy Primer for the information below. I'm uploading this video on September 17th, 2025. Recently, a South African pastor created a hysteria by claiming he had a vision where Jesus told him he was coming back to rapture the church September 23rd and 24th. So for kicks, I checked YouTube to see what the reaction was like. And it's amazing how many creators were testifying about the dreams and visions they were having, corroborating the pastor's claim. So I want to give my 2 cents. Now, throughout the history of Christianity, there have been countless believers who have mistakenly thought they were living in the final days predicted by Jesus. These individuals have believed that their time on earth was the generation about which he prophesied when he referred to the all these things occurring within, quote, this generation, end quote. Now, the countless field forecast of the end times have posed a continual embarrassment to the Christian faith, suggesting that there just may be a fundamental flaw in such predictions. Now, Francis Gumalock addresses the issue in his book, The Day and the Hour, Christianity's Perennial Fascination with the Predicting of the End of the World, where he meticulously records a significant number of erroneous prophecies dating all the way back to the early centuries of Christianity, starting with the writings of the Apostolic Fathers. Now, among the early predictions, Ignatius, around AD 100, noted that the last times are come upon us. Cyprian, who lived from 8200 to 258, warned that the day of affliction has begun to hang over our heads, indicating an approaching end of the world in the time of the Antichrist, urging believers to be prepared for the spiritual battle ahead. Martin Luther, a notable figure in the Reformation from 1483 to 1546, expressed his conviction that the last day was imminent, stating that all signs foretold by Christ and the apostles had already been fulfilled. It led him to believe nothing remained but the conclusion of all things. Now, predictors of the end times have come from various backgrounds, including Christopher Columbus, who lived from 1452 to 1506. He authored a work titled The Book of Prophecies, in which he referenced biblical passages frequently being used by the modern day false prophets to forecast the imminent end. Columbus believed that his discoveries marked a pivotal moment in the unfolding of prophetic events. Additionally, Cotton Mather, a prominent Puritan preacher active from 1663 to 1728, anticipated the imminent return of Christ, interpreting the struggles of the American frontier through an apocalyptic lens. He even went so far as to propose specific dates of the second coming, initially suggesting 1697, then 1716, and ultimately 1736, claiming that the New Jerusalem would rise in New England. Now, here are more examples from Mr. Meek's primer of the end times dating from Christians as well as pseudo-Christian cultists. William Miller, founder of Adventism, 1843 and 44. Ellen G. White, co-founder, 1843, 44, 50, and 56. Joseph Smith, founder of the Mormon Church, 1891. Jehovah's Witnesses, 1874, 78, 81, 1910, 14, 18, 25, 75, and 84. Hal Lindsey, 1982, 88, 2007, and he's dated going all the way out to 2048. Jack Van Impe, 1975, 80, 92, 2000, 2012. Also in May of 1991, he said the Antichrist would be revealed and the Great Tribulation would begin within 20 months. Chuck Smith, founder of Calvary Temple, 1981 and 88. Herbert W. Armstrong, 1965. Pat Robertson, 1982. Edgar Whisenant, 88 and 89. Bill Maupin, 1981. J.R. Church, 88. Benny Hinn, 1993. F.M. Riley, 1994. Grant Jeffrey, 2000. Lester Summerall, 1985, 86, and 2000. Kenneth Hagin, 1997 to 2000. Jerry Falwell in 2010. John Walford said before he died in 2002. Harold Camping, 1994 and 2011. Perry Stone, 2009, 2015. Even Billy Graham. He began in the 1940s to tell us to expect the soon return of Christ. Now, notice a lot of dispensationalists right in there with the cultist. Pastors all across America's fruited plains have books of some of these authors proudly displayed in their office libraries. The same books and videos, too, fly off Christian bookstore shelves, and the money continues to flow to these authors and many others of the same ilk. My message: September 23, 24, even 25 will come and go without Jesus returning to gather the church to heaven for a 7-year banquet, while those remaining on earth endure or die a great tribulation. Now, Jesus already returned on his terms in the first century, just as he promised. The videos on my channel are there to inform you and encourage you to search the scriptures earnestly for the truth. It's not hidden in any code. Now, those of you who understand and accept the first century parousia of Christ, please make yourself available to encourage those whose faith may weaken with the disappointment of another failed prediction. God bless. Augustus is out.